Hey everyone. Well, I don't usually do this with doing in my car, but I figured I'd give you an update. I got the truck. I got home on Wednesday. Then there was Thanksgiving, which they were closed for. Took it in that Monday. And at first they said they'd get to it like Wednesday. And then later on that day, they sent me an email with what had to be fixed. So they fixed it. Well, they thought they fixed it. Went to go pick it up that, I don't know, I think it was Thursday or Friday. And I kind of reversed the way I normally pick the truck up. Luckily I did. Went and got the truck, didn't get a block, and the check engine light popped on. So I brought it back, dropped it off to him, and I went back home. While I was home, I read over the notes from the last international I was at, when they do their regular inspection when it comes in, and it said it had an air leak near the from one of the valves by the air dryer. So I figured as long as it was in there, I'd get that done. So I said, she goes, I don't know if it's in stock or not, we may have to order it. So with the last international, for that sensor, for that pipe, it took like a couple days, even though they sent it next day. So I said, yeah, order it. It was only like a $60 or $70 valve, and that so even with a install, it probably wouldn't take more than an hour. It would come out to a couple $100. So I said, yeah, do that. Well, they found out that the turbo pressure sensor, the wires were fried. So either, you know, they were too close to the exhaust side of the turbo. You know, somebody might have did some work, didn't wire tie him to something, or the wire tie broke and it got too close and it burned the wire. So they had to also order the sensor. So I'm thinking, well, alright, it's Thursday, I'll probably be in by Monday or Tuesday. Well, it didn't get in until the Thursday after, which was the last week Thursday. So I put it all together, and because now that valve was working, it forced another valve to show its weakness. So then it was another valve that was also near the air dryer that was leaking also. So they had to order that. So that's where I stand right now. So it's just been a series of, you know, one thing wrong or another, you know, a chain of events. So this month's basically blown, because next week's Christmas, because it's Saturday the 18th. So next week's Christmas, and then you got New Year's after that. Now, depending on, I would assume they're getting the valve from probably the same warehouse that they got the other valve from, which means that one took 6 days to get here. So that would put it here like Wednesday, late afternoon. And I think what, Christmas is Friday? Thursday or Friday? So more than likely they're not going to get to it. So that just blows my whole month up. You know, I originally had it all planned out, and then it just went to crap right after. So we'll just have to start the new year out, and hopefully the rates will be good and it'll be busy enough. But hopefully I won't have any more issues and that for a long while, because I just had the PM done, so I don't have to worry about that. These are 2 more sensors now that have been replaced, and now 2 valves have been replaced. So hopefully, now I knew, like I had mentioned a long time ago in my videos, that thing has just had an air leak that nobody ever could find. So the only thing I can think of is now it's just gotten to the point where all these, they were minor and you couldn't hear them, to now they got to a point, because it's cooler out, so it doesn't, you know, the metal isn't already expanded from being warm out. And now all these leaks are finally showing up. So hopefully this solves a large portion of why the thing doesn't hold air pressure, and that, you know, once I park it. I know there's one more valve that it was leaking and sealed itself, so if that can hold out till spring, I'll just replace that myself. It's in an easy location, so I'll just replace that myself, and then see if I can hear any other valves leak. But that's where we stand right now. I also like to welcome all the subscribers and say thank you for subscribing. But if you could, as long as you're subscribing and you're watching, let me know, you know, what I can do better, or what you'd like to see. Are they too short for you? Are they too long? I can't believe they'd be too long, because I've been trying to keep it right about 15-20 minutes. Depending on how cold this winter is going to be, will depend if I do get any more backing videos in. But you know, I'll try to see if there's a you know, once I get back making money again, see if I can get like something that I can clamp on and off real easy, and I'll be one side or the other. We'll just see how it goes. But let me throw a comment in, you know, hey, nice video, or you know, I like to see some more road footage, or you know, talk a little bit more, or you know, ask questions, because if you ask me some questions, I can answer them, well, you know, on the thing. I mean, give it a like. I mean, if you're subscribed, you must like the videos. Shoot likes on them, because each one of those, what a lot of people don't understand about YouTube, the more interaction I get, the more they know it kind of pushes my videos up to where more people can see them. So when you watch, give it a like, and throw a comment down like nice video, or can you do more road footage, you know, make them a little longer, show some more scenery. You don't have to give me a whole synopsis, just, you know, give me something so that I can improve. When I get back, I'm kind of going to try to do this in a way I was going to do before and I just never did, to keep the flow a little bit better. but I can't change anything if you guys don't tell me. And that's for both the people that watch me on YouTube and on BitChute. Eventually I'll probably, once I get my flow going on BitChute, I may do some exclusives, because then I can maybe talk a little bit more about my perception of what's going on in the world. Just that I can't do it too much on YouTube and that, so I'll do some exclusives on BitChute. But on there I get tons of views. I mean, I have very few videos. Almost every video on there has got at least 50 or 70 views. I've got videos that got almost 200. YouTube seems to be the place where I don't get that much, and it's mainly because their algorithms are different, and YouTube tends to show the videos more with likes, judging by likes, comments. If you share it to a friend that might like it, that's how they base whether my videos come up in uploaded, new uploaded things in their thing. So if you can do that, and also my BitChute people, throw some likes in. I don't know what, since I can't see any analytics for BitChute, it at least lets me know that you enjoyed the video, and that, so I can do something. And in there too, throw me some comments. I mean, the one thing I could use is some guidance in what you're looking for. I mean, there's tons of guys doing these. I'm like not generally a comedian, like if you watch Little Guy or something like that, but I'm trying to get more talking done. If there's something you'd like to see, like how I determine where I'm going to slide the tandems on my trailer when I got a load on it, how I set up my fifth wheel to get my weight even on my steers and my drives. If you have any questions, I mean, I've been an owner-operator, this is my 4th time. I've had 3 other trucks, and each of those 3 times it kind of failed. This is the first time I don't have any real expenses. I totally own my truck. So, ask my opinion on whether I, lease purchase is good or buying it outright is better. If you have any questions about the industry, if you're thinking about, hey, I'd like to be a driver or not, just ask me anything. I'd enjoy seeing any questions. Plus, for you guys that watch this that are younger, that have only been in the industry for a while, there's a lot of stuff you really don't know about the industry and that, and why, if you ask me a question about lumpers or the wait time or rates or anything like that, why I think the way I do. Because remember, I started driving just when they were deregulating and that, because back then in the 80s or late 70s and about up to 1980, all you guys that are going out getting your authority, you never would have been able to do it. You would have had to have a reason, documented reason why where you live needs you to have authority and that. And it was different back then. Certain products, they weren't regulated. You didn't even need authority for some produce. And you could just jump in your truck. If you hauled a certain amount of produce, you never have to have DOT authority. And that. So ask me questions like that. I mean, I started out in cab overs. And that. Ask me what I think about them, what they were like. You know, ask me questions. I mean, I may not talk a lot on video, because I mean there's not much I can say and come up with, because I have to worry about YouTube's algorithm. But man, if you ask me questions about the industry and that, I have no problems answering them. I might even get a little too chatty, and you'll be like, oh, shut up already. All right, have a good weekend. I'll keep you updated as things go along. If I don't, since I probably won't see you until after Christmas, have a good holiday.